I've got the light set up on the tank so you can see the tank better now. As you can see, there's tons of little fry that have escaped the hatchery down here. You can see little red bellies full. There's some more down in that corner, I don't know whether I can get them. There's more there. And then we've got loads in the hatchery as well. So breeding these guys would really give me a kick. It's like, you know, getting through the process of getting the parents spawning, and then obviously I pulled the fry for the first time and grown them out. I'm by no means an expert breeder, that like, I'm just doing this, you know, it's a learning curve for me, and getting everything right really give me a kick. I've bred cichlids before, but that was kind of just like I left them to it and would just feed some crushed up flake and they just seem to get on with it themselves, whereas these, it's a lot more involved and it's like a really big kick in it for me, and I'm like itching to get something else to breed now. So where's the parents? I've been out today. I bought a terracotta pot and a little tray, and I put the stone down here because the rams have been down here for a couple of days and the angels have been up the other end, and I've got a breeding cone for the angels so I could pull the eggs easier next time. So I'm just going to see how I'll get on. For now, I'm tempted to get some more angels to have a go breeding more. It's like, it's really got me hooked. This tank got a water change. I got some neon tetras for it. Tempted to get some angels for this tank to grow out. Maybe a different type of angel to breed. And this little tip, I got a Kari first bite to feed. I've been hatching brine shrimp. I've seen a thing on Dean's fish room where he was talking about using a paintbrush, you know, to knock some first bites in. And I said to my missus, I need to get a paintbrush so I could feed the fry. And she said, well, why don't you just use a cotton bud? And I thought, what a simple but really clever idea. So that's what I've been doing. I've been just dabbing it in. I don't know whether you can see. I just dab it in and then just give it a little tap. And it just gives it a little dusting. I can't tell you how much of a kick I've got out of. Like, I don't know whether this is going to work. It could all crash. But so far so good, and like, I've really got a kick out of it. I want to get some more stuff breeding. Like, I've never been so hooked by breeding. It's crazy. But like, I'm thinking of plecos and more angels and just some other projects. I'd love to get another pair of discus, maybe some checkerboards, and give a go with them. But maybe get a few pair of angels. Fish room floor's a mess, doing water changes. But I just want to give a quick update. So it's been a few days since I recorded the last bit, and the ones, let's zoom out a bit. So the ones in the breeder box are still there, and then there's the ones that were in the corner down here. I've been swimming around and they all seem to have congregated in this corner of the tank now. So I've been feeding Hikari first bites and some baby brine shrimp. I set up some baby brine shrimp. That's not very good, is it? The light on it. So let's point it back at the tank. So set up some baby brine shrimp, and the airflow stopped and the shrimp died. So luckily I'd ordered the first bite, so I've got two sources of food. So, but anyway, I've got something else to show you. So when I came in this morning, fed the look, he's dug a pit. I don't know whether I can get that on camera. So he's dug a pit and all the substrate, and there's eggs there. They must have used this as cover and hid round the back and laid it. The thing I'm worried about now is the angels, in case the angels eat them. The angels are up and down the tank now. They always used to stay in this corner, but now, since I removed the fry, they seem to move backwards and forwards up the tank. So now, at least I know I've got a viable pair of rams to breed as well. It's mad that I set all this up and then he's moved the eggs around there. I'm going to see once they hatch whether he moves the fry somewhere, and if he does I'm going to get them out. If not, I'll set the tank up. But I was thinking about maybe pulling the rainbows out of the other tank and giving a go breeding them, but now bred rams. I might still do that, but what I was thinking of doing is trying to culture some infusoria. Yes, the whole breeding thing, like I've been feeding these a few times a day, doing water changes, but instead of doing big feeds I've been doing small feeds. As I said, it's all trial and error for me at the moment, so things will probably go wrong, but it's all a learning curve, and you know, it's something, as I say, I enjoy experimenting. I've never bred South American fish before, like angels, plecos, discus. I had a breeding pair of discus. Well, I bought a group of discus and I got a pair out of them, and they started laying and they were just going through the process, and then I had to move, so that kind of got abandoned halfway through. Hi guys, so I'm just going to give you a quick update, just a final update before I post a video on where we're up to and what's been going on. I've had an exciting week. All week it's been like getting up really early in the morning, and the first thing I want to do is get out here and feed the fry, and then the last thing when I get in late at night at like 11 o'clock, I come out and give them a last feed before they go to bed. So the fry's still in the breeder box. They're looking to me they look bigger. I'm not sure, obviously it'll probably be easy for you to compare them to the previous video, but we got them in there. I think there's about 20 in there maybe, and then we've got the guys down in the corner. They're doing really well. Some seem a lot bigger than others now, so I assume some are stunted or runts and aren't growing as fast as the others. But there's about 20 there as well, and then now and again there's about 10 that come down here. I don't know where they come and go from, but and now and again you see some free swimming around the tank. There doesn't seem to be any at the moment, but there's that. But I'm really enjoying it, and it's like really making me want to get some more breeding projects going. This tank, I haven't done anything with this tank this week except for doing a water change. This tank, the eggs seem to disappear. The angels are hanging around in this corner again because more eggs. This is day 2. And I'm tempted to pull the wrigglers out if I get more. There's a nice bit of LOD density there. I'm hoping they put the fry on that, and then if they do I can pull that. I'm debating what to do because I'm not sure where I'd store them at the moment, but I'm constantly doing my thinking about that. But the rams, I'm tempted to move these down here. I'll talk about that in a sec anyway. Frontosa, I live in the little Frontosa lives. I've noticed the Vallisneria seems to be popping up everywhere now, which is a good sign. I noticed in my last Frontosa tank it did it a bit and then it stopped. I assume it's because the sand compacted, but we'll find out what goes on in this tank. One thing I've been thinking about this tank, I'm so tempted to move these into a display tank in the living room and use this as a grow out tank, and this is a grow out tank, and this is a grow out tank, and then doing like a Dean's fish room thing here. The what are they called? The vents on the side of this are too big for the baby angel fry. They come out the side. Now it's too big for angel fry, it's going to be too big for rainbow fry. Oh, I've ordered some wool, some green wool and some cork. So what I'm thinking of doing, I'm not sure whether to pull the rainbows. Well, yeah, let me put you down. As I keep saying in the video, I can't stress it enough, like I'm so hooked on this breeding. Like it really gave me a kick, and I've been on to a breeder about a different pair of angels. I think that's enough for now. angel wise. If I got two, like a grow out colony just to get another pair of different type of angels. I've got a pair of angels that I'd love to breed, and then I want to try other things then, I think, but I really want to get, like, I'm thinking of getting some plecos, so I'm going to post a video on how I get on with this, but at the moment this will probably be next week's video. I'm having to go culturing some Infusoria just to see how I get on. As I say, I've ordered wool, green wool, and then some cork, so I'm going to make a spawning mop. I stick it in the tank, leave it in there for a week, pull it out, put an air stone in it, and see if I get some baby rainbows. There used to be a lot of baby rainbows in that tank. Every couple of days you'd see a little group of them in the Amazon sorts, and then I put the angels, the rams and the plecos in there, and since then I haven't seen none, so I'm assuming they're getting it. But anyway, I'll find out, won't I? This is probably going to be quite a long video, but like, so much I want to talk about. Yeah, but I want to try breeding the Praecox rainbows. I want to try and get this tank set up so I've got a few different areas where I can put some different fry. I'm tempted to pull them fry out. Let me throw some comments, ideas at me, guys, on what I can do with these fry, whether I should keep them, whether I should concentrate on these ones. But I feel like these ones, I'm finding it so simple to keep them. Like, I could easily deal with more angel fry. And yeah, where you are now, I know you are probably in the living room or somewhere, where I mean, where the camera is. I'm thinking of getting some small tanks, like 2 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot, I think about 60 litres, and then making some sort of, so I could get like 6 of them, and then I'm breeding pairs of fish at the top, and then like grow outs, and then I could use this as like a first tank. And then what I'm thinking of doing is using this and this frontosa tank, the one the angels are in. I could put them in a tank here as a breeding and I could put like angels, plecos, and I just want to have a go at breeding like loads of different stuff. Like, I really got the itch again, and obviously the frontosa is a long-term thing. It's going to take them 3 to 5 years to grow to the point where they're breeding size. That's why I'm thinking of putting them in the living room. And then I really need to do like a fish room tour, because there's quite a lot going on in the living room. I've got, obviously I had all the shrimp, and there's loads of them. Anyway guys, that's it for this week. Give us some comments in the comment section, suggestions.